to advise a practitioner scholar to do more research is crazy to me because I don't do research for social media. The comments are the content. I say that every single time. Anyway, let's take it way, way back. As if you all were paying me to do this, all right? The PhD, me, is responsible for every other career field role. The PhD teaches the automotive technician how to read instructional manuals. The MD how to read and write in K through 12. The PhD is responsible. However, let's pretend that you all were paying me to do this. I would have to do 3 things in order for my research to be credible. That would be, number 1, make sure that I have the same information 3 times. Okay? Number 2, I would have to make sure none of that information came from the news or from the social media news. The third thing I would have to do is that little person up under the title, I would have to make sure that that person was credible, a credible source. So here we have our first statement. Although it's an article, articles are not credible, mind you. However, in the article, you have Stephanie Taylor, the spokeswoman for the Tuscaloosa Police Department, stating that Brown was the passenger. And she is not stating this just one time. She's stating this across all outlets that Brown was the passenger. Here's the second source. You can pause and you can read it. Here's the third source, that Brown was indeed the passenger. However, I don't understand why in this days and times, rest in peace is not enough. This is not a sleuth page. I am not being paid to do research. I don't do research on social media. The comments are ultimately the content. Take a look at this next page because I never want to have to explain this again on social media. This is vicarious embarrassment is what this is giving me. If you look under the title to the right of my name, you see author in brackets. This is not a memoir. This is not an autobiography. This is educational materials, content, textbooks that I author professionally. This is not what this platform is for. However, I don't want it to be mistaken again that I, as a practitioner scholar, have time in my schedule to do more research because I don't do research for social media. Now I'm going to briefly tell you what an internet sleuth is. An internet sleuth is someone who goes in and they get information. They try to get this information first and they try to give off information as if they're NBC News, CBS News, or something of that sort. That is not what this page is about. We talk about what is happening now, which is called a community of practice. I have a large community of practice for the field of education. A community of practice is where you get a platform and you allow everybody to give their input, which is why every video is a response. It's not my information. This is not a sleuth page. However, I will never do research for education because nobody on this page is paying me to do that at all.